Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it, let's go. Let's go, let's get it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, come on, let's do it. Nothing better than kicking it with Auntie Leah. Oh yeah. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it. Come on in. Come on in now. So Auntie Leah can do a thing. Yeah.
They say class in session.
Something ain't right.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Footy zoom in.
Who is that?
Thank you so much for coming back and kicking it with Auntie Leah.
Truth don't hide.
Y'all know how we do it. Drop that truth drink in the comments.
Yeah, we ready to
Wait on people to come into the building.
Right there, rewind that frame. Same hoe tripping, but the story changed. They stamped the time, but can't verify it. If it's
Everybody hit the like button and share the live.
109, that's what they claim, but the flow of movement
Hey,
don't match
fam.
that. Third block active, bills ain't ring, so why the hallway moving like a midday swing? Look at the body language through the drifting. Grooves too loose, no teacher restrictions. Some going in, some doubling back. Get instruction time, it's a timeline crack. Now zoom that cone.
Everybody share the live.
Face look dirt so fast. Ain't no coincidence, that's compression to edit. Either way, something off in the way they present it.
If the truth was simple, it wouldn't feel.
Come on, y'all. Come on, truth drink.
Many gaps in the story.
Drop that truth drink in the
Every
comments.
second matter, every frame got weight. So while we're missing pieces in a case, it's great.
The case is sad. It's sad
Don't cut that.
already.
No time, no date.
And it's
How
wrong
we
with
trust where it's at.
Lifting it up.
Hallways full, but they say class in session. Something ain't right. We applying
Thanks,
pressure.
Sylvia.
Patterns, not emotion. Watch the
But I'm
flow, watch the
ugly, right?
motion. Same kids looping through the same space.
What up,
but the sequence
Sylvia?
off, it's a digital trace. If it's continuous, why I feel segmented? Why the movement looks slightly prevented?
Salute,
Like
salute,
frames missing in
salute.
between transitions.
Hey,
That's not natural,
Toya.
that system condition. Now she
Welcome. Y'all share the live. Y'all like the live.
We
We waiting on nephew.
react. Was it like for the sirens or something
Yes,
like
on
that?
our way.
If it's the same day, that's a major clue because reactions don't lie like statements do. People respond
Hopefully
before
we
they
don't have no
think
technical
of the moment.
difficulties today.
You can blur a face, but the truth still
Drop
breathes.
that
You
truth
can
drink
cut
in the
a deal,
comments.
but the past
Come
won't
on, y'all.
leave.
Every hidden second, every silent frame.
Still calling out Kendrick's name.
Let's go deeper, doorways and paths. Who entered the gym, who double back fast.
Roll
Original
the
claims that
footage.
nobody follow, but the footage got movement that's hard to swallow. Angles limited, camera don't stretch. Blind spots, that's a major catch. So what happened then, what we don't see, that's the part they don't want you to piece. Now think timeline, got your sight. If the day wrong, the whole case light.
Come on,
January
come on.
10th or the year
Hey,
11th, that one
Gabrielle.
detail decide the whole debate. If it's the 10, what activity
Salute,
spike. If it's the
Marche.
year, what response look like. Too many questions, not enough proof, so we standing on facts.
Share the
So
live.
moving
We
the
just
truth.
waiting on the family to get here.
No confirmed timestamps,
No full continuous footage.
no complete
Come on, y'all.
transparency.
So what
Hey,
are we
Keisha,
supposed
Truth
to
Gang.
believe?
Where's Jay?
Frame by frame, we dissecting clips. Truth don't shake it, stand on its 10. You can spin narrative,
Y'all ready?
system tight, but evidence don't fall when you
We
bring
gonna
it
say
to light.
no
Look at the
technical
entry, look at the flow.
difficulties
Look at the
tonight.
beats and they don't wanna show. Look at reactions, natural cues. Those are details that can confuse.
Where
We
is
ain't
nephew
guessing,
at?
we analyzing every inconsistency. Rising, truth gang lock eyes wide open. We don't follow stories, we follow what's broken. Let it play, don't hide that. Every frame matter, yeah, we own it.
Roll the footage.
Truth
Come on, we
don't
own that.
fall,
We own that. Hey,
Justice come and put your hands on
here he is, y'all. Roll the footage.
If it's real,
Then show it, don't crave.
we want truth.
Not a story rehearsed. Let the evidence speak. We breaking that curse.
We not
Salute,
stopping.
salute,
We
salute.
not
We not
We
stopping.
watching every
We not
second.
skipping.
Because
It is what it
somewhere
is.
in that footage,
Somewhere in the
truth already
footage
told the story.
is there.
justice is coming.
Justice is coming. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. We're kicking it with Auntie Leah and Young Nine. You always get on here talking shat. This chat talking before we even do roll call. Can you hear me, nephew?
Mm-hmm.
Salute. Welcome, everybody. Lorette's on kick. Thank you, baby. Retania is in the building. Angela Nelson on faithful. Angela, thank you for being here. Sylvia Cox, thank you for being here. Retania, sorry, I already called your name. I'm sorry. Toya's in the building. Marche, Gabrielle, oh faithful Gabrielle, Kelsey, Amanda Christian, what it do? FN, don't know what that mean. Hey, what that mean though? Eda May. Eat the cake, Eda May. Eat the cake. Eat the beef cake, Eda May. Gene Shaw's in the building. And Shell 315 is in the building. Thank you so much for coming back to Kick It with Auntie Leah. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Every time that you show up for us, my heart gets more fonder of you day by day. We are the Truth Gang. We are here to follow the truth no matter where it may lead. Did you guys get a chance to look at the footage today that I posted? Were you guys paying attention today? Did you guys get a chance to read the post that I posted about critical thinking versus surface level thinking? Nephew, you got anything to say before we start?
No.
You ain't even gonna say hi to the family? Okay. Jay might be kind of mad at something today. Eda May. Eat the cake, Eda May. But hello, Trina. Hey, how you doing, baby girl? But guys, have you gotten a chance to look at the footage today? That's the question. That is the question that I have right now. Have you guys gotten a chance to look at the footage today? I want to know what you guys have found, if anything. What you guys have found interesting, if anything. I think nephew may be having technical difficulties or something. I'm not sure. But hopefully he'll be back with us shortly. Drop your observations in the comments for me, if you will.
I'm cooking.
You cooking?
Yeah.
What you cooking?
Some herb and butter rice,
Gotcha.
chicken, and yam beans.
Herb and butter rice, some chicken, and some lima beans. That's what's up. Good eating. Hey, Kai TV, let me drop the link. Do you want to come up on the panel, Kai? If you want to come up on the panel, you are more than welcome. Actually, anybody that's in the Truth Gang family. Okay, if I don't recognize your name, you ain't getting on this panel ever again. Anybody that's in the Truth Gang family that wants to come up on the panel, please hit the link. Kai, do I really have to go over to Facebook to drop the link? Come on over to YouTube. Don't make Auntie do all that technical stuff. Okay, I wanted to start out with a document because we got rudely interrupted yesterday when we were, beginning to get into the footage. We proved that we were not the ones who actually said that Kendrick Johnson was at the basketball game on the evening of January the 10th. Thank God for that. Thank God for clips, and footage that we don't take down, right? We also proved that we didn't say for a fact that was Kendrick in the hallway. We said we cannot say for a fact that was Kendrick in the hallway. So we proved that. But I wanted to bring up a statement on why we continue to ask, basically, why did some students say that they seen Kendrick Johnson at the game? Hey, Sharikia, thank you so much for being here. Cassie Watt Watson, thank you for being here. Salute. Kai, come on over. Let me go find Kai. Kai being difficult. Jesus. Oh, okay. But I want to start out by showing you this document. Salute, Kai. All right. So it is an official document, and it's in the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office Incident Report. It is a statement given by Jakai Smith. Okay, and I just want to read this to you guys. Or Kai, do you want to read? Let me turn this music down, because why is it so loud? Because why Auntie can't hear? Because why am I having issues? You want to go ahead and wait a minute? Kai's not even on. Hi, Kai. Hey, how
What's
you
going
doing?
on? I'm
What's
about to say,
going
can
on?
y'all hear me?
Oh no, we couldn't hear you because aunties don't know technology, and I'm doing the best that I can as a 51, almost 52-year-old woman. Okay, go ahead and read that statement for me, if you
All
will,
right.
because we just love the way Kai read, right? Yeah,
This
right.
is Friday, January 11th, 2013 at
Day
2:30
after.
p.m.
Day after.
Jaquia Smith.
Wait. That's not the day after. That's the same day. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was before the coroner got there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Jaquia Smith, date of birth, July 30th, 1996. She was 16 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Came to the sheriff's office to report some Facebook posts.
Mm-hmm.
Jaquia stated that on today's day, after the student had been found at Lowndes High School, a student named Bruce Brown posted on Facebook something to the effect of, when you start messing, the goons' body starts showing up. He stated that shortly after the post, he deactivated his account, so the message was no longer visible. Jakai stated that prior to this date, Bruce Brown and made posts on Facebook that he was going to start killing them off one by one. He explained that Kendrick and several of his friends were part of a group who called themselves CBC, which stands for the Clydesdale Clique. She stated that Bruce Brown had been feuding with people from CBC because one of the CBC's members, Edric Clements, was messing with Brown's girlfriend named Titi. Jakaya was asked if she went to the game on Thursday, and she stated no. She stated that she seen or talked to Jaquez Alexander,
Who was also Jock.
Yeah, who was also Jock, who said that he had seen Kendrick after school on Thursday. She was not sure if Kendrick was at the game, but she said she heard that Bruce Brown was. Jaquia Smith provided a written statement.
Okay, so one student said, I seen Kendrick at the game, but Jock Alexander said, according to Jaquia's statement, that he had seen Kendrick Johnson after school on Thursday. Now, we were told that Kendrick was last seen 109 and 129-ish on Thursday, right? Entering to the old gym. That's the last time that he was seen. But here we have one student that said he seen Kendrick at the game. That was blamed on us. We didn't say it. We just asked about it. And then we have a written statement that says what? All right, read it again.
The whole thing, or
no, just
the part about the game? She stated that she seen or talked to Jaquez Alexander, who said that he had seen Kendrick after school on Thursday. She was not sure if Kendrick was at the game, but she said she heard that Bruce Brown was.
Okay, so the key statement is they had seen Kendrick after school that day. So why are these students saying that they've seen Kendrick Johnson after the world believed that he was last seen 129 going to 4th block? Does that make sense to any of you?
No.
Are we wrong for asking that question?
Nope.
Are we wrong for wanting to investigate that question? I didn't think we were. Drop your questions in the comments. And again, we didn't say it, right? We're reading from the paperwork. We're reading from the file. We're reading statements. We're watching interviews, right? So please do not leave my live and say that I said any of this. I'm going to debunk it, so don't even waste your time. But I want to know why this student said they seen Kendrick after school, Jock Alexander, and why the unknown student told Jaquia, who's the same girl that was on the podcast that told the story, I do believe, that he was at the football game and nobody questioned that. Nobody still is questioning that. But I'm stuck on that, right? I'm stuck on that because I want to know. Was it investigated any farther? Are there any other statements after the fact? Were the statements recanted? Did the student say, "Oh, I was mistaken"? Timelines are important. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree, Kai?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this statement?
I feel that it needs to be investigated because, I mean, it's in black and white. So, I mean, for somebody, I would believe that the officer, everything that's in this statement is what actually the officer received. So,
Exactly.
Why else would this student say that this person said that they saw them seeing Kendrick after school?
So we have one person by the mouth of the same person. Jakia is the heavier set cute girl that's on the podcast, the student, the Kendrick Johnson student.
Oh, that's her? This is her?
It's the same one, yes.
Really? Oh, so this the one that was saying that the football players.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Come on now, and this is the same day, man. That he was found, man. Make it make sense, but we're getting attacked for asking questions. Make it make sense, right? You understand where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, and then she also mentioned she mentioned Bruce Brown.
Yeah, absolutely. Make it make sense, right? Because we could ask questions, because that's all I've been doing for the past months, was asking, not declaring, not stating things as a fact, right? Mm-hmm. Even though that's what the world thinks. So, Toya says that the cafeteria footage was interesting, very interesting. What did you see, Toya? Jean says, no, we didn't say that. He was at the game. Of course not. Kimber says, hey, y'all. Hey. Kelsey says, I agree. Terry Henderson says, hey, everyone. Hey. Jean says, the kids who said that could very well be knowledgeable about what happened if they didn't participate. Ding, 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 ding. Bingo. Bingo. Because I listened to that podcast today, the latest edition. It was a Caucasian girl on this podcast, and she said something that was very interesting. I do highly suggest that you go listen to that podcast. She said the girls or the students that found Kendrick, right, said that they saw hair and thought it was snakes. And then they saw socks. They looked down and they saw socks. Can I ask you how they see hair when he was upside down?
Right.
Allegedly in the mat. How did you see hair and thought that they were snakes? And why are y'all not asking the important questions? Because I would have said, ma'am, stop right there. What do you mean? They saw his hair first and thought it was snakes. What do you mean? Right. Because how did they see his hair and he was upside down? I don't get it. Can you please expand on that? And who said that? Because I want to talk to the person that said that they seen his hair first or whatever and thought it was snakes, and it would prompted them to look, in the mat, and then they saw his socks. Don't you guys think that all of these discrepancies need to be answered?
Yep, they definitely need to be cleared up.
I do really suggest that you go watch their podcast and listen to this young lady. Go ahead and read this question for me.
It's from Amanda Christian. Mm-hmm. He says, where's the girl that Alexis was speaking on exactly? She was saying her friend also knew or had info on what happened, but no one ever interviewed this mystery girl Alexis spoke of. Who is Alexis? Where is she? I think that's some valuable info there. She most definitely remembers the girl she spoke of. It was only 13 years ago. Exactly.
Yes, they do. They all remember. I'm just gonna say that's why this big deflecting campaign is going on, and I'm not pointing my finger at anybody at this time, because I'm tired of the defamation going on. But just have questions, the same questions that the investigator should have asked or investigated, or did they? Because I didn't go through the file all the way yet because I'm busy posting footage, or did they investigate it? And why are they turning people away that want to give testimony? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And why is people coming forth with one statement and later recanting another? Right? And why do you have a podcast and can't ask proper investigative questions? Because as soon as that lady would have said, well, they said they looked down and they saw snake. They thought they saw snakes, but it was hair, talking about dreads, locks. And then they saw feet. Then I would have said, what do you mean? Because they told the world that he was upside down. Come on, somebody. If you get what I'm saying, say type justice for Kendrick Johnson in the comments, and also type I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. These half-answered questions. Jay, you got something to say? What do you think about that, nephew?
Man, I'm with you on that. I mean, that's the whole point of the separating the dynamic of the thinking today. Like certain things you hear, a person really don't even catch on to it or didn't even think about it. They just brush over it and can keep going over it. That's because they don't think on a deeper level than everybody else.
Right. And my next question is, why are you interviewing students prior to the coroner being called? That make sense. You interviewing students, his body's still laying in the gym. Right? Make that make sense. They're traumatized. They're 16, 17, 15 years old, but you interviewing them without I don't even see that her parent was there with her. Do you?
Mm-mm.
You interviewing minors. Kendrick's body is still laying in the gym. Make it make sense. All right. Who else? Go ahead and read for me, please.
Gabrielle, what's up? She said, make it make sense.
Right? Because they don't. None of it.
Honey said, it will also be great to know exactly what all possessions the parents received of Kendrick's for a fact and not just hearsay. Well, the only thing that I think I've seen, and Auntie could correct me or add on to it, the one thing that I do know that's verified that the parents do have is that yellow folder.
Okay. So let me clarify some things. According to the FBI report, the parents received from the funeral home the earbuds. That's it. Mr. Johnson went to the coroner's, and received everything that, wasn't taken into evidence besides his clothing. So they got the shoes, the 2 pair of shoes back. They got that Hollister sweatshirt, that people said that he said it wasn't Kendrick Johnson's, but he received that sweatshirt. We proved that the other day. Mm-hmm. But that was it. According to the FBI report, that was it. His clothing, his organs were all missing. Even though the GBI said that they sent those the organs and the clothing to the funeral home said that they never got it. Okay, go ahead, keep going. All right,
Shell said she headed to kick.
Let's go to kick, baby.
Tessa said very interesting. It is.
Absolutely.
Gabrielle said I agree. Terry Henderson said exactly, and all them mat. I guess he meant to say all the mats was in front. The mat he was in, right?
Correct. I know, Shell. Somebody lying.
The deeper and deeper we get into this, the more and more. I don't know, bro.
I don't either. I don't either, not
The,
yet.
the more and more things get weirder and weirder, and I'm starting to believe. I see why people want us to stop now.
I see, because we asked them the questions, right?
Just
I
getting
like.
weirder and weirder.
I want to talk to that lady. I want to talk to the little Caucasian lady who's an adult now, who said that the people that found Kendrick said that they saw his hair and thought it was snakes first, and then they looked down in the mat and saw socks. Does that mean that he was never vertical? That he was horizontal, as the blood flow shows on the mat, right? Y'all remember the blood on the mat? It was half moon. It supports it being horizontal. It doesn't support it being vertical. If it was vertical, the blood would have drained all the way around the mat, and then there would be mat prints on the floor, right?
Right.
So that testimony is very, very telling. So how did you see his hair? It was hanging out the mat. Because he was what? Horizontal. If you ask me, I have locks, by the way.
Me too.
I know. We all know that. But mine little, you can't really tell. But yeah, right? I mean, let's be honest. If you saw his hair and mistaked it as stinks, then he wasn't vertical, which supports the blood pattern on the mat. The blood pattern supports it being horizontal.
I believe a mat was never stood up.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The mat was just laying down. The mat was laid down when he was rolled up in it. It was never. I don't believe it was never stood up.
No, because the blood pattern doesn't fit that narrative, right?
Yeah, it's just like it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy.
Yep. Manny says,
That-
could have been Bruce Brown's hair in that shoe. Could have been.
Could have been.
Was it tested? No. They did a preliminary test at the scene and then left those shoes there. We will never know because they never did it. They never collected those shoes into evidence. Everybody, please. We got 50 people in here, only 22 likes. Please hit the like button. Amanda says, I pray to God that they come through so they can face their demons. Me too. Marshall says, I do believe it's a lot of people involved when it comes to KJ's death. Maybe some didn't want to be a part of it, but had because of what they say played out, what they saw playing out. I agree. Go ahead, Kai.
Gabrielle said, every student remembers exactly what happened for sure. For sure.
That ain't nothing that somebody gonna forget. That type of situation right there, that ain't nothing somebody just gonna sit there and forget, bro.
I agree.
Toya said, what are those two doors by the cafe? What's she talking about, Auntie?
The doors, what are the two doors by the cafe? The cafe appears to have several doors that go outside. Yep, and there's also the gym is by the old gym is by the cafe as well. And then, if I'm not mistaken, there is a janitor's closet or utility room by the cafe as well. But
I went back earlier and looked at some of like the older lives you've done, and like some when you was going over some of the pictures of like outside of the school. And the picture that I found interesting was, of course, the one where that window was open. And I was trying to figure out exactly where was that at the school. That's over by the cafeteria, going towards the parking lot, the student parking lot.
It is.
And that's that, matter of fact, that's that camera view we've been looking at of like that line of plant bedding on the side of school. That's that same camera we've been looking at. So we should be able to see if somebody was right there by that window.
Well, we're not done with the footage. I'm trying to post it every day. It's so much of it. I'm trying to get through it, y'all. I'm doing my best. Also, did you notice how many times they took pictures of that window?
They took pictures of it a lot.
Excessive amount.
Close and just like the full view of the side of that building, of where the cafeteria is.
That tells me that somebody that was doing their job thought that window was very important, thought it was odd, because you don't leave an open window overnight at school. And the window was broken, by the way. It wasn't just open, guys. It was broken. The latch on the window was broken. So,
I gotta get this leg.
All right. So Terrence says they saw hair first simply because KJ was not in the mat when they saw him, but was put inside the mat by the sheriffs that got there first. The coroner first absolved. Observation was correct. I can't deny. You know what I'm saying? That's very That's very possible. That's very possible that he was not in the mat at first. Because how do they see his hair? They mistake it as snakes. Make it make sense. Those students that said that need to come again. Justice, I'm sick of it. Amen. 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 Yes, Terrence. Looks like he's been moved. I agree. Makes me sick as well. Let's see.
Lorette said, "What about his book bag? Well, his backpack?"
I've never seen Kendrick walking through that school with a backpack. Did you guys see? He didn't have a backpack.
But ain't that what his mama said that she sent him to school with a book bag?
She did. She did. So, did he have a locker? I don't know. Did he share a locker? That's possible, right?
Yep.
I just don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
Campbell, who was the other person that you're speaking of when you're saying they still speaking on the yellow folder saying it was missing? You talking about the other platform?
Oh. I think I saw something about that. Somebody sent me something about that today.
Mm-hmm.
The photo was on the floor, according to the crime scene photos. It was on the floor in front of one of the yellow mats. So, all right, let me see. The police report stated he didn't have a phone. Was they misinformed or intentionally lied? He did have a phone. He did. The phone didn't have cellular service. The police report says he had a cell phone. However, the phone was not turned on. However, we all know that just because your phone is not on, it still gives you pertinent information because it still connects to cell towers. You know what I'm saying? And it can also connect to Wi-Fi. Kendrick had a phone that had no cellular service. You could still call 911 with a phone with no cellular service. So why didn't he attempt to reach in his pocket and call 911 if he fell into the mat? I asked this question months ago.
Mm-hmm.
His phone was still in his pocket. I mean, wouldn't that be the first thing you think to do if you're in danger? I would think so. I would think so. Right? But yes, he did have a cell phone. It just didn't have any cellular service. Yes, Toya, I believe that as well. Shell says Kendrick being vertical is a flat out lie. Mm-hmm. I believe that as well. Campbell says, go ahead, Kai.
Campbell says, how was the she meant to say shoes. How was the shoes behind his legs? If he was head first, make it make sense exactly.
Well, they're trying to tell us ignorant folk, or they think that we're ignorant, but on this platform, we're not ignorant. On this platform, we're not posting anything. And on this platform, we do apply critical thinking that he kicked the shoes off. Now, you upside down in the mat trying to get out, right? Why would you want your slippery socks to try to help you get out? No, make that make sense. You want the grip on your shoes to try to lift that mat up off you, right? So that don't even make sense. That don't even make sense that he would kick his shoes off. Well, he needs the grip of the shoes. Why do they think that we so dumb? Why do they think that we so ignorant? Why do they think that we don't know how to think outside the box, or we don't know how to think outside of surface level? There are some of us that do know how. And the truth gang is one of them. That's a good question, Campbell. Go ahead. Say what Deanna said.
Deanna said, yes, the mat was never unrolled. He was stuffed in. Mm-hmm.
I thought he was stuffed in feet first, to be honest. Because the way his clothes were being pushed up. And people argue with me, well, if you're upside down, your clothes will fall down. I'm like, ma'am, dude, the hole was too small for even him to fit in.
Right.
So what do you mean they'll fall down? There's no room for clothes to fall down if the space is tight. Right? But the way that his clothes are being pushed up, to me, he was putting their feet first while it was laying down. Because they need to create a stuffing or some type of friction on the mat to try to make the world to believe, or forensic believe, that he fell into the mat, right? But his clothes pattern did not match that. What up, Jay?
What's going on, y'all?
It's good. It's good. Okay, so go ahead and read what Manny said. I'm gonna find the video.
Manny said, so if the shoes were never collected with the other evidence, then did someone ever pick the shoes up? Are you talking about those black and orange shoes, or?
I don't know. I don't know. To be totally honest with you, I don't know. And that sucks. That sucks because we don't really know. Maybe it's somewhere in the file, but I have not found it yet. I have not found it yet. Now, it was somebody who said that the cafeteria footage was interesting. Do you guys want to take a look at the cafeteria footage that I posted today? Or did we? Okay, let me pull this up. Well, I want to see what this is first. Let's see what this is first. I posted this morning. Let's take a look and see what this is first.
Yeah, this is side of the school I was just talking about.
Okay.
Part 6. The Kendrick Johnson case. A single car pulls into the Lowndes High School parking lot.
I don't know if that's a tree or a person, but it sure look like somebody. I think it's a tree though. What is keeping this light on when there's nothing moving? They said that the cameras are motion detected, but then I got a camera view where it's completely dark and the camera is still going. What do you guys think of that footage? Did you see anything interesting? All I saw was the car pulling in the parking lot. Yeah, that's all I saw there. All right, let's take a look at another video. Hold on a second. And it's 429. 429 car. All right, so let's take a look at this one. And I'm not gonna look at all of this. It's because it's 30 minutes long. Guys, you guys can go be a detective on your own. But let's take a look at this.
Theo, you funny.
Wait a minute. Where's it at?
Hey man, we're gonna do it. We gonna if like the people that can participate, we're gonna get together and eat one day.
All right. So I live 1,000 miles away from y'all, but okay.
Yeah.
Send your plane ticket.
Y'all talk about this. I'll be right back. I got a tinkle.
We all gonna get together one day and just eat. For real. What you think about that, Kai?
That sounds good to me. I don't see too much going on in this footage. Oh, Toy said, keep your eyes on the back wall. All right, let me look at the back wall. Toy, are you talking about the back wall where the 3 students are sitting at the table by themselves?
On the back wall with that the black dude with the red, like a red.
Yeah, or with the red on.
Yeah.
Oh, she said we missed it. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
But she is talking about the guy on the right side of the video in the back.
Oh, the first dude you were talking about?
No, the one that you was talking about with the red on the right.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm. He leaving out. He going outside.
Man, I end up shredding that chicken in that Herman butter rice.
Mm.
And just turn the chicken to rice. That hitting, boy.
I got that sound bite ready for today. I'll pull the trigger for that sound bite when it fits the conversation. Because it was funny to me.
All right, what are we coming up with?
Toya told us to watch. Well, he's no longer in the video right now because he walked outside the door. Mm-hmm. But she told us to keep an eye on the back side of the cafeteria.
The cafeteria.
Yeah, it was a black guy with a red, even like a red shirt on.
Red burger.
Yeah. There's a lot of him in these videos, ain't it? That's what we want to see what she's talking about. Is it right here?
Now. Right now.
He's with Kendrick.
You say what?
I thought somebody said he's with Kendrick.
Oh no.
Oh. All right. He's walking in.
Oh, he walked from the berry bag out that door.
Yeah, but what door is that? It's all bathrooms, man.
Hello.
And the way he's standing up against that wall, I did notice that.
It looked like he's trying to make sure nobody see him.
Yeah.
We need to find out what door. Is those the locker rooms or something?
Man, come on.
I'm looking at look at the little map now, see what that is.
We need to know. He look like he's a lookout guy. I'm just saying, allegedly. I'm not saying. Listen, hold up. Let me say this real quick. This disclaimer. I gotta say this, guys, because I did not go to Lowndes High School. I do not know what those doors are. What we're doing is speculating together. Now, if it's any Lowndes alumni in this chat, could you please tell us what those doors are? So we're asking, do you think it's the
locker room?
What is the door? Don't leave my live lying on us. We don't know for sure. Okay. Thank you. Just wanted to give that disclaimer so I don't have to defend myself tomorrow and be accused of doing things that I didn't do or saying things I didn't say. Guys, what is that room? Come on, drop your comments. What do you think it is? Those are small doors. I mean, they're regular standard doors, but what I'm saying is they're not the double doors. But would locker rooms be in the cafeteria or cafe? I don't know.
Kelsey, you funny. Y'all so funny.
Is Is it a elevator? Because I heard that the lunchroom was like 3 stories. I said I heard that. I didn't say I know it for a fact.
Kelsey say a girl walked in a room. The man in red grabbed a mop out of, I'm assuming, bathroom. She was in there a few minutes ago.
Okay, in one of those 3 doors. Y'all see that it's 3 doors, right? He
Toy,
walked out from which one did he walk from? The far left?
Toya say, rewind it and slow it down.
Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all run the show today.
With the
Y'all
video
got it.
speed. Yeah, Theo said it might be the closets.
Right? I'm slowing it down, baby. I'm slowing it down. I'm rewinding it until he comes out.
And just slow that boy down like this.
So we trying to we want to know. Sick of it. Okay, he did come out of the far left, right?
Mm-hmm.
He waved to somebody.
Yeah, you just seen that?
Yeah, I seen it. What's your name, sir? You look like you the lookout. I'm just saying, allegedly.
Yeah, but that's looking so suspicious.
Allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. Let's go.
You can go to hand movement.
What's he beckoning to?
He looking around. What the hell?
We want to know. Hey, Rose. Thank you for being here, baby. Hold on real quick. First of all, let me say this. I want to thank Theo for blessing the channel last night when we was kicked off, rudely interrupted off live. Theo did send the channel a $20 super chat blessing. So shout out to Theo for doing that. I'm sorry, guys. I had to get this in. And I wanted to shout out to Angela Nelson for always being a faithful supporter and always blessing the channel. And if anybody else want to bless the channel, you guys already know. I say it every time. Let's go. Let's get back to it. But I had to give gratitude. I know who you are, Rogue. You told me today, baby. You a Facebook subscriber and a YouTube subscriber. So he's still over there standing by the door. You are a super supporter. Did I slow it down too slow? Y'all let me know. Hey, Justice. So he's walking over to hold up the wall with his back, basically. What is going on? And is this January the 10th or the 11th? We have no idea. But nobody came out that bathroom with him. Did you guys see that? So he's still, where did he go? He's leaning over like he's in distress or something, right? Why is it like he's leaning over, holding himself up or crying or something? I'm not saying that's what he's doing. Truth, gay. He could be assisting the person in the wheelchair. He very much, he could be, yeah. So is the guy in the wheelchair standing next or sitting next to him? I see something there, but I can't make it out. He could be that, y'all. He could be assisting the guy in the wheelchair. I see him now. That could be his friend. What was that?
It was.
Huh?
What that was?
Man, I don't know. It sounded
That
scary as hell. I don't know what
just
it
sounded like the
was.
booger. Sound like the booger man in the mug.
What was that, y'all? Okay, what is he doing now? Is he walking away with the guy in the wheelchair? No, the guy in the wheelchair is still sitting there. But that does not mean that he wasn't being a good Samaritan. He's walking away now. Where is he going? Okay, he's walking all the way out. It looks like he's going out an outside door, a door that leads outside. And why is the guy in the wheelchair looking like he's slumped over? All right, guys. So what do you all think? What do you all think? Drop your observations in the comments. What do you all think? Listen, Sylvia, you know I'm with you when you write, because it sure sounds like a demon 2 or 3 or 4. But we don't fear demons on this platform. What do you all think that what was going on? Do you think that he was assisting the gentleman in the wheelchair? That is very much possible. Or was he a lookout guy? I mean, we have no sound to the CCTV's footage or anything. So all we can do is speculate. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. Is there another video while you guys are talking that you guys want to look at? Let me know. Let me know.
Well, your screen's stuck, or is this? It's my side.
Well, it's me.
Oh.
Because I am looking for other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Why you guys? Can you guys read comments?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Justice and Justice say yes. I feel like he was assisting. I could be wrong.
No, but you could be right too.
Yeah, we ain't gonna exclude it, like we always do. We always say we ain't gonna exclude nothing out.
Exactly.
Lorette said, not sure at this point, George. Maybe he gave the guy in the wheelchair something to hold after he came out that room.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were all in it together. Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Deborah Nichols said, sound weird from slow motion. I don't know what that darn noise was. That joke so like, it sound like you better look up under your bed or something.
Right.
Right.
But I also want you guys to be reminded of something. I want you guys to definitely be reminded of something because of the thing that's going on social media that we're not going to continue to talk about. I want you to be reminded of this one thing. You guys see that? Kai, read that for me.
What is this?
Which one?
It's a court order. You can't see it? Let me put it.
I'm feeling the damn comments.
Okay. This is court order that says the motion to intervene filed by Cable News Network Incorporated is granted. After consideration of argument by counsel, including objections by the sheriff, it is hereby ordered over the sheriff's objections that the sheriff release to the parties its full investigative file into the death of Kendrick Johnson and all records responsive to the Open Records Act request filed by the parties in this action. It is so ordered this 30th day of October 2013.
Who's the plaintiff?
The plaintiffs are Kendrick Johnson and Jacqueline Johnson.
And what does it say? Release the what?
The full investigative file into the death of Kendrick Johnson.
What year that was?
Read the date.
2013. It was October 30th, 2013.
Okay. So everything that I'm showing you guys, guess who has it? Who has it? Who's the plaintiff again?
Mr. Kenneth Johnson and Mrs. Jacqueline Johnson.
Okay. I just wanted to make that clear. I'm reading documents, no accusations, no speculations. I'm just letting you know that the file that I have was released 13 years ago almost. Okay. Okay. All right. That's it. I just wanted that to be clear. All
Okay.
right. So
I'm about to go back to the
go
comments.
ahead. Go ahead. You can go to the comments. I'm looking for other stuff.
George say because that red shirt keeps popping up. It showed him.
All the time.
Kessler say the things I observed was the beginning of second video of cafeteria.
Yep.
Toya say I believe that it's two videos in one, meaning the video of when it happened is mixed with the next day to try to cover up what happened the day of the crime allegedly. That could be possible though.
It is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Justice say someone dragged a chair across the floor. Campbell say, do you or Auntie Lil, do you or me have any connections with the kids that went to school there?
No. I live 1,000 miles away. I really do. I live so far away. I told you guys how I got to this case. Someone mentioned it to me, and I also dreamed about how Kendrick died. So that's that's basically really why I'm stuck. Like this kid is like calling out for justice to more than just me, to a lot of people. But a lot of the people have been silenced, just like I'm trying to be silenced right now. But see, I'm just a little stubborn. Just a little bit, to the fact that I'm not going to just give up, because at the end of the day, there's a 17-year-old kid that was unalived, in my opinion, in a lot of our opinions, right? That needs the justice to rest, in my opinion, right? I would agree. So tonight we want to read a portion of the deposition. Is that okay with you guys? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to. Wait, nah, Dion, I don't know who you are. You can't come up here, bruh. No, don't know who you are. Dion, who you are?
Where you see that name at?
Dion
She see him backstage. You can't see they
No, I can
camera
see
before
him.
you bring him up?
No. I see him here. Dion, can you drop in the comment? Listen, Dion, I'm gonna give you a chance. But please, I'm telling you, I'm gonna drop you right down if you come being disrespectful. Please don't be disrespectful. What's up?
What's up? Was I ever disrespectful before?
Don't know you. Never seen you before.
Oh, okay. I thought I've been on your show before.
No, you have not.
Oh, okay.
You got anything
I just like to say,
go ahead.
I pray for justice for KJ, and I pray that his family can work with you.
I do too. But honestly, it's not the whole family. No, I don't. But it's not the whole family. Don't say whole family. Because honestly, Mr. Johnson has never disrespected me. Mr. Johnson has always talked to me prior to this whole whatever went on. He's always texting and say, "Hey Leah, do you have an update? Hey Leah, did you find something today?"
That might be why his wife. That might be why his wife is a little jealous or something.
We already talked about that. We already said that.
But here's the thing. Y'all see this ring? I've been married for decades too. Yes. My husband be right here.
So I think, hey, Auntie Leah, I think it'll be kind if you try one more time on my dime. If you just email her or send her a message and say, "Look, I'm married. I don't want your husband. I just want justice for your son. And your son could be my son." You put it. If you put it like that,
I have a 17-year-old right now.
I know that's what I'm saying. So hear me out. If you could email her or contact her and just say, "Look, I don't want your husband. I just want to work with you because I want justice for your son because I have a 17-year-old son." If you put it like that, she would have reason. No, if you put it like that and end it like, "I'm praying for you also as we look for justice." If you put it like that, I guarantee you she's going to reach out to you, and y'all be able to work together. Because it takes a collective. Teamwork make the dream work. You know what I mean?
I mean, I agree with you.
And they might not try to get your son in the school, they could probably try to get your son on the street. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Anything can happen. Anything and everything is happening to the youth these days.
Right.
Not even talking about they talking about drafting some of these youth to go to the military. That's a whole nother story. But you know, as a young black man, you know what I'm saying? As young black men, period, you know, the devil got a target on our back, on their back especially. So if you make that approach, and you gotta understand, you know, she's very depressed. The mother is very depressed. Their family is depressed. They in Valdosta, Georgia. I just left Stone Mountain, the home of the KKK.
Are you Facebook jail somebody?
Huh?
Are you Facebook jail? I can't remember the third name, but Facebook jail, and you had a different name.
Nah. My name Dion Ellison on Facebook too.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But I would say you are kind of cute. You are cute, Miss Leah. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, she said I was ugly, so I don't know.
Who said you were ugly?
Miss Johnson said that old ugly AI lady.
She said you were AI.
She said I was an ugly AI lady.
Oh, okay.
Hey, said the West.
Where'd she get the AI from?
I don't know.
I think she got that from.
Well, I just know, like I said, in Valdosta, you know, that's Georgia, period. But you know, that's wicked. What happened to KJ? That's wicked. Them white boys was jealous because he was getting them white girls' attention. We already know what the deal was. He was a football star, and he was putting them on the map. And if they just played it right, you know what I'm saying. But one of the white boys got beat up and got in his feeling, his ego. And
wait a minute, hold on a second.
Sure.
Everybody shout out to Set in the West, who is the fiance of Jaguar Wright, the Jaguar Wright. He is in the building. Everybody say salute to Set in the West. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
And what's up with Black Lives Matter? What's up with Roland Martin and Jamal Bryant and all these other Democrat donkeys? Why they ain't pushing it?
Man, they don't. If it don't make money, it don't make sense to them.
Jamal too big to mess around with the congregation.
Right.
Yeah. And I saw that Roland Martin just said that Jesus was an alpha, like he was part of a fraternity or something. And Jamal Bryant was right there and he didn't say nothing. But that was the same Jamal Bryant that said that Jesus was wrong 85% of his life. So I ain't really studying none of them Democrat donkeys, but I pray that the right person that got power and pull can help back y'all up. But until then, I just want you to do that, Miss Leah. Reach out to Miss Jackie and say, look, I don't want your husband. I got a 17-year-old kid. I want justice. If you say that like that, I promise to you, she's gonna think about it and she's gonna reach out to you and y'all gonna help get justice together. Because I believe y'all two will be like Kobe and Shaq. I already see that.
I can see
Round of applause, baby. Now clock that.
Clock.
I enjoyed this show. I enjoy what y'all do, man. Justice for KJ.
Salute. Justice for Kendrick. All right. See you soon.
All right. Salute.
Let me drop down. All right, guys. You heard what the man said. What do you guys think that I should do? I mean, do you think that she would really accept that? I think I need to leave out the part.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I disagree.
You don't think she'll accept it? I kind of think that she'll take offense to the part where it says, "I don't want your husband."
Yeah, that she did. Like any little thing, anything is gonna be ran with. If you did that, I guarantee you, that next live she got dang have, she gonna mention that. I don't want your darn help. I don't know if you even thought to come over here and ask me this. I'm KJ mom. I got this. We got this KJ army. Justice for Kendrick.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that I need to take a different approach, and I can pray about that approach. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big girl, and I'm very humble, and I still, like I've always told you guys, I've been transparent that I still have this huge love in my heart for them, regardless of what they did to me. Don't call me weak, J9. Don't call me weak. It is just the type of heart that I have.
You know what? I used to have that same heart. And just like what Justice said, sometimes people don't know how to receive a good-hearted person. And throughout life, I learned that because I'm very, very caring person, very, very kind-hearted person,
I believe.
and through experience like situations that I've been in, I had to actually be in an environment to where I had to observe,
Mm-hmm.
like to a T. That was
Right.
that was the way of surviving, and um, I started realizing like that the care that I had, it used to get taken advantage of. The care that I had, it used to be unappreciated. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Like people after a while, and I'm still that caring person. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking now, but I'm still almost just as caring that I used to be. But I've learned that I can't do that with everybody.
I know, but why haven't I learned out of 51 years? It's like the Bible tells me a scripture that says, "Love your enemies as basically love your enemies as you love yourself, or do unto others as you will have them do unto you." And it tells me to love my enemies, and because I love God so much, I literally do just that. It takes a lot of energy out of me to hate. That's why you only see me respond every once in a while. That's why I take so much in and then I break. And even when I break, I still give grace. I still only show what they said, and I may get a little, just a little bit.
You
But then
just you gotta know who you dealing with when it comes to that.
I do. I
That's the part. Like you could always be genuine, generous, and be a kind-hearted, caring person. But like once a person show you they don't care about that what push me away. You gotta literally show me that you don't care about me being the type of person that I'm caring for you. Like if you literally show me and just say F me, that's when I can overcome my caring and my kindness and be like, you know what, you sure right, and I go somewhere else with it.
You might disagree with me, but even I can't think like that. You know why? Because up until the age of 18, I was an atheist. Up until the age of 18, I didn't believe in God. Up until the age of 18, I would rip the Bible apart because I just did not believe that God exists. Because how did all these awful things happen in the world, and there was this supposedly good God? But God loved me. He loved me through everything I did. Every time I threw the Bible against the wall, every time I said he don't exist, every time I spoke against him, every time I cussed him out, he loved me. And every time to this day that I disappoint him, he loved me.
Guess
And
what he
I'm,
did?
I'm I'm gonna stop crying. I ain't crying, y'all. I promise I ain't crying.
Guess what he did to the devil?
I don't care about the devil. I'm talking about me.
You missing God though. You
The
said God.
devil. Well, hold it.
He kicked his tail
Hold
to
it.
the curve.
No, let me break it down to you because I can educate you on that. Angels are one thing, which that's the devil. They don't have free will, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their commandment was to obey him. He gave man free will. No, don't get biblical with me because I'm kind of a biblical scholar. I don't care what nobody say. I'm kind of a biblical scholar.
I'm not a religious person, but we still.
I'm not religious at all. Now, you can't compare me with a fallen angel because they didn't have free will. We do. He gave us the gift of choosing. He made us in his image, not angels. Right? And he gave the earth to man. Oh, don't get me to preaching. This is not supposed to be a spiritual life. But I'm just saying, you got to separate that because the devil and man are not the same. They didn't have the same privileges.
He was.
Okay? They didn't. But I'm sorry. Let's get back to Kendrick. But I just want to let you know the difference between my heart. That she can dog me out. She can do all kind of things to me. And I would probably lash out every once in a while like I do. a little bit, but I'ma still have that love
I
because you
mean,
know what? Go ahead.
you can have that love, but I'm saying that specific thing that people are like saying that you should do, I would leave that alone.
I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that. I'm not saying that I was gonna do that because I don't think that's gonna work. I think that she has a deep hatred for me. And I think that she's sadly mistaken over this deep hatred, but that's what it is. It's going to take God to lift that. It's going to take God to intervene. It's going to take God to reveal who I really am to her because she really, really deep down inside her thinks that I am a demon and that I am the devil. So when she said that, I was looking up to heaven like, what are you? I know you ain't told her that, but I know he ain't told her that, right?
When that was said, and you already know how we are. When that was said, without no actual reason, that anybody would be like, okay, I understand why you saying that about Auntie Leah. When she said that, said all the stuff that she said, and don't even have a real reason behind it, that lets me know right there.
That lets me know that's the devil.
Yeah, that killed everything.
But it didn't kill everything for me. It just let me know just what Connie just said. We're dealing with a spiritual warfare in this cruel world we live, so it's relevant. We are dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, principalities, wickedness in high place. I mean, when it says spiritual in high place, these are spirits. And because she's weakened by grief, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. She's weakened by grief. Trust me, I know that because I was in grief and I still grieve for over 30 years. So when she said that about my daughters, it took me to a very dark place that I thought that was gone, but it wasn't gone. It was just buried. It took me a couple of days to come out of that. It's been only 13 years for her. It's been over 30 years for me. When I went through with my daughters, I was suicidal. Tried to kill myself several times. So when she said that about it, no, I didn't understand it. But at the end of the day, I was like, okay, she's in that dark place I was in. Right? But even when I was in that dark place, I wasn't mean to people around me. People are just different. People... I know you think that I'm just making excuses. I'm not. I'm human. And I think, what did I post about today? Everything that I look at, I apply critical thinking, even with Miss Johnson. That's why I don't respond a lot of the times. But it's only when I'm at my break-in point that I may say something. You're not going to understand me because you're not me. I'm telling you, excuse me, that I used to beat people's behind and sit on the curb and cry about it. I literally would cry. I literally be like, ugh. And they'd be like, Leah, you won. Why are you crying? I didn't want to hurt them. That's just how I've been because I don't like hurting people. Anyway, you say what you gotta say. And I get you. You're a grown man. I'm not gonna correct you in anything that you think. And that was a mistake that they made. You a grown man, you got your own thoughts, you have your own opinion, and my platform has always been about you can freely have your opinion. And I'ma listen. Kai, you wanna go first? Jay, you go first. Go ahead and school Auntie, because Auntie has my heart is mush.
Okay, on the part when you say you feel like she's in that dark space, spot that you was in. The reason I kind of disagree with that too. The reason I disagree with that is because, well, I would have agreed with you if I saw the same energy that was put on you to others.
I understand.
Right.
Keep going.
With less things that can be aggravated about. You got people that's putting a whole bunch of bull crap out there and everything, and you got the ops saying all types of crazy stuff, and they ain't even getting attacked. I don't even understand that. I mean, you got the community that follows her. They be in there sometimes, you know what I'm saying, fighting back. But the main source isn't in them comments fighting them and going back at them and threatening them and all this extra. So they're not doing that. If I was in a dark spot in the dark space, like how you said you was, I would be going off on everybody, not just one specific person or singling people out. I'm about to go off on everybody.
I didn't go off on everybody when I was in my dark spot.
I'm saying if it came down to that, if you ain't just finna go off on one person. I know that much.
I didn't go off on it.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her going off on you, one person.
No. No. Jay, I totally get what you're saying, and you're trying to protect me, and I appreciate you, and I get it. I do, and I'm not gonna say anything against that. I'm not. What about you, Kai?
I'm reading through the comments. I agree with Mr. George Lawrence said we don't let Dion come in and got us all off track.
Ooh, we don't let Dion come in and got us all off track. Well, you're right. Dion, we love you, we respect you, but you're right. This was about Kendrick Johnson.
Because at the end of the day, when I told you, Jay, I said I'm gonna play the sound bite at the perfect time.
Yeah.
He gonna be sitting over there saying this right here.
I live rent free in that whole head. So I live rent free in there. I got them bitches mad again.
That's exactly what she over there doing right now. If she watching,
you know what, guy? You the right third co-host for this month, man.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Can you play it one more time?
One more time.
One more again.
I live rent free in that whole head, y'all. I live rent free in there. I got them bitches mad again.
All right. Look, Auntie back. I done snap back because that shit was funny.
Y'all was crazy, man.
I play it one more again. One more again, Cat. One more goddamn again.
I live rent free in that whole head, y'all. I live rent free in there. I got them bitches mad again.
In my big old AI ugly head. Do you hear me? Because that's what she said. Lord, y'all make my day. I cannot with y'all. That shit was funny. I live rent free. I got them hoes mad again. Who does that at 55 years old?
Byron.
Why do I have y'all on the panel with me? I'm sick of y'all. How terrible y'all are. Oh my God.
Ooh, boy,
all right, guys, we're getting back into the video. Thank you for snapping, but you know, I still feel that way deep down inside, guys. Don't get me wrong, I do. But I get what you're doing.
Ty, you funny.
I told you, I was gonna find a perfect moment for it.
I need you to play that one more again.
I live rent free in that whole head, y'all. I live rent free in there. I got them bitches mad again.
Hey, send me that sound bite.
That was funny. Oh my God, I am crying. All right, guys.
Let's get back to this footage.
Let's get back to the footage. Let me stop laughing, Lord. That was funny. Oh my God, that was funny. Oh my God. Here we go.
Oh.
Part 2.
I can't hear nothing.
The Kendrick Johnson case. Is this Sergeant Craig Roby's search for Kendrick?
Okay.
D.I. said put that in a song. I agree, D.I. I need that clip so I can put it in a song.
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay. Lord have mercy, that shit was funny. I can't even remember what I was watching. Hold on. Let me rewind this. What was we watching? The deputy
Part
watching.
2. The Kendrick Johnson case. Is this Sergeant Craig Roby's search for Kendrick?
Is this where the deputy was looking for Kendrick? Or this is kind of like the still shot?
I think like a still shot of a car.
Oh, I see a car. Yeah. We were supposed to start reading this deposition.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start reading a little bit of this deposition, okay? Is that okay with you guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's start reading some of this deposition. All right, this is a cross-examination by Mr. Latson. This is a deposition of Kendrick Johnson, okay? Come on, Kai. Come on with the readings. Come on with the reading. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. We gonna play it out as actors. I'm gonna read the cue because that seems like the person that's asking the questions, and then A is the person that's answering. So who want to answer?
Come on. I can answer, and Jay can answer, and whoever can read.
Okay, until you can be the answer. You can be A and I'll be Q.
No. Y'all do this. I talk too damn much. Come on, Jay. You be A, and let Kai be Q.
You ready, Jay? Is he still up?
He don't act like he ain't listening.
He don't got down.
No, he ain't got down. He lying.
Oh, because
he
I
ain't
don't even
there.
see him on the screen no more.
He ain't there for real. All right.
I'll just read.
No, I can do it.
So you gonna be
All
A?
right. I'll be A.
Okay.
All right, let me back up. So this is a deposition, so you can be Q.
All
This
right.
is a cross-examination.
All right. So this is cross-examination by Mr. Latson. Good afternoon, Mr. Johnson. I'm Bryce Latson. I represent the bail defendants in this case. And as I said to your wife yesterday, I have some questions for you concerning the knowledge that you have pertaining to this matter. If at any time you don't understand my questions for any reason, please feel free to ask me to rephrase them, and I will do so. If you would be kind enough in your responses to say yes or no, rather than nodding your head or saying or it's better for the court reporter so she can type it down. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. And I will do my best to let you finish your answers, and I need you to let me finish my questions before you begin to answer again, so that the transcript appears properly. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. Would you please state your full name and your residence address at this time?
Kenneth L. Johnson, 2800 Tyndale Drive.
All right, sir. And then I guess he was presenting an exhibit at that time. And he said, excuse me, I'm going to show you exhibit 2, which is a copy of the notice for the taking of your deposition. It's actually the 4th amended notice for the taking of your deposition. And I'm going to ask you if you have received that document and seen it before. This is document. Oh, let's say document. This document, it says amended notice for taking videotape deposition of Kendrick Johnson.
I think it was sent to me by my attorney.
Okay. You say your attorney received it?
I think it was sent by my attorney. Yes.
Have you read it?
Yes.
Okay. The document asks you to bring certain documents if you have them in your possession or control. If you would, turn to the second page of that notice. Paragraph 1 says, all documents, photographs, or other materials you review in preparation for this deposition. Are there any such materials that you reviewed?
No, there's not.
Okay. And paragraph number 2 says, any documentary or tangible evidence supporting the allegations in your pleadings and public or private statements that the bail defendants, with or without the assistance of other persons, engage in any conduct causing the death of Kendrick Lamar Johnson or KJ.
I don't have it at this time.
Okay. And the next paragraph asks for similar evidence of any alleged cover-up of this alleged conduct by the bail defendants resulting in the death of your son.
I don't have it at this time.
You said on several, in response to several of these paragraphs, that you have no such documentation at this time. Did you ever have any documentation that such as has been requested?
I can't recall at this time.
Okay, all right. Likewise, do you have any evidence that would support the claim in this case that the bail defendants have or are responsible for conduct inflicting emotional distress?
I can't.
To you or your wife?
Recall at this time.
I'm sorry?
I can't recall at this time.
And likewise, do you have any evidence accusing or implying that the bail defendants committed any criminal conduct in connection with your son's death?
I can't recall at this time.
And again, you're not aware of ever having any such evidence?
I can't recall at this time.
Okay. Do you have any documentary or tangible evidence exposing the true identity of the defendant's name in your lawsuit? Jane Doe 1, Jane Doe 2, or John Doe 2?
I can't recall at this time.
Do you have any evidence regarding account or administrator information such as names, cell phone numbers, email addresses, physical addresses provided by you or your agents to any entities or persons maintaining or operating social media accounts involving KJ and his death, included but not limited to Facebook, Twitter, blogs, instant messaging, and the like?
Well, I'm not a computer person, so I don't have anything to do with those blogs or anything else. So I'm not at this time. I don't.
Okay. Your wife handles any of the computer?
Yes.
Dealings in your marriage?
Yes.
I see. Okay. Now you do have a Twitter account, as I understand it.
Yes.
It says, I believe it's your Twitter handle is Kendrick 1103 KJ.
I don't know. It's something my wife set up. If there's some such thing, my wife set it up. I don't, just like I say, I'm not a computer person.
Okay.
So I don't deal with the computer.
But the messages sent out on any social media account in your name have been sent out by your wife?
No. If they're sent out, probably Twitter. But if it's on Facebook, I only do Facebook.
You only do Facebook? I see. All right. And what is your Facebook account?
Kendrick KJ Johnson. Kenneth KJ Johnson.
Okay. Kenneth KJ Johnson?
Yes.
And you are responsible?
Senior. Kenneth KJ Johnson Senior.
Okay. Right. I have one that says Kendrick KJ Johnson.
No.
Senior?
I don't know what that.
Yours is Kenneth?
Kenneth.
Okay. And you made all the postings to that?
Yes.
Facebook account? But that's it?
Yes.
When it comes to social media? Okay. Is it my understanding that you don't use email?
That's right.
Have you ever used email?
Probably.
Go ahead.
I've give someone my email address or something like that. But I too much don't do email.
Okay.
If I do, I use my wife's email. I don't use.
I see. Tell me about what is your current cell phone number?
229-563-4648.
Okay. And how long have you had that number?
Maybe 3 years.
Okay, 3 years. So that would take us prior to your son's death.
No, I don't think I had a different number. Probably 2 years. A little over 2 years. No.
Okay.
No, I think I had a different number. Probably 2 years. A little over 2 years.
Okay.
Not quite 3.
All right. What's that other number, the prior number?
3 years ago, I don't remember that number at this time.
Do you have any records that would be able to tell you what that prior cell phone number was?
No.
Who is your cell phone carrier?
I use, what's the name of these people's Page Plus?
Page Plus?
Yes.
Okay. Did you use that carrier for both of your cell phone numbers?
Yes.
Do you have any knowledge or information that will establish that Brian or Brandon Bell caused the death of your son in any way?
I can't recall at this time now.
Okay. Now, I've asked a number of questions to your wife, of course, concerning efforts to raise money to fund the litigation in this case. And your counsel has instructed Mrs. Johnson not to answer those questions. Do you stand on those objections for the... Oh, so we speak with the counsel now. So,
Mr. King said yes.
Okay. Purpose of this deposition?
Mr. King said yes.
So that we do not need to reiterate them in order to file a motion with respect to what Mr. Johnson knows as well.
Mr. King said that's right.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, you've appeared before. I'm sorry, strike that. You have appeared in any number of blog, radio, and TV channel appearances in connection with your son's death, have you not?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any idea how many times you've done that?
No, not at this time. I can't.
Can you give me any idea?
We done so many. I can't. I don't know an exact number, but I don't have no idea.
Do you have any records such as credit cards or receipt that would indicate the trips that you made?
No.
For such media appearances?
No.
Okay. Do you have texts, notes, or summaries of any such presentations you made to the media?
No.
Have you filed federal and state income tax returns for 2010 through 2014?
Not 2014. I didn't work none in 2014, but 2010, 12, and 13, I believe.
So 2011, and 2012.
I think so.
You filed returns and none for 2013.
2013, 2014, I didn't think I have. I don't think I have.
Okay. Would you agree with your counsel's approval to produce those tax returns to us in connection with this case?
I guess I can.
And Mr. Latson, myself, I'm looking at Mr. King. Is that agreeable?
Mr. King, yes.
Okay. Now, tell me when it was that what was the period of time you did not work?
From the time till my son's death. From then until probably a year and a half after that. Close to 2 years.
So you would have resumed work only recently?
Yes.
We'll get into this in a little greater detail in a little while. But approximately, when was that you restarted your...
I've been back working now for maybe close to a year.
Okay, all right. Did you engage in any communications, oral or otherwise, encouraging persons to send in social media, any messages via social media urging Florida State University or any other school not to give Brian Bell a scholarship to play football due to his alleged involvement in your son's death?
No, I didn't.
Do you feel that Brian Bell should have been permitted to play football at Florida State University if he otherwise qualified as an athlete at that university?
That was not my call. That was Florida State's call.
Okay. So you have not urged anyone at any time to engage in any efforts to deny Brian Bell the opportunity of playing scholarship college football?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you consider Brian Bell to be a psychopath?
Do I consider him to be a psychopath?
Yes, sir.
I consider him having conversations with my son, that he's a bully. He's a real arrogant, and he loved bullying people by the conversations that I had with Kendrick.
Okay. Is that it? Just your conversations with Kendrick?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe that Brian Bell, excuse me, do you have any knowledge or information that Brian Bell exhibited violent tendencies and an unusually high appetite for fighting prior to your son's death?
By what happened between him and Kendrick, and by what Kendrick's telling me about him at different times, that yes, he is just that. Because the way he attacked my son on the school bus.
Okay, well, let's set that incident aside for just a minute because we're going to go into that into detail. What other instances of Brian Bell's violent tendencies or fighting did your son tell you about?
He always on. My son used to tell me he always at school, he loved picking on people that he think that he can bully over and things of that nature. That my son used to come home and just tell me different things about him.
Did he ever tell you that Brian Bell was involved in fighting?
Yes.
With other students?
Yes, he had.
What did he tell you specifically?
He told me about the time that Brian Bell broke his hand. He told me about the time that him and Brian was fighting. Brian and another football player was fighting at school, and the coaches said, let them fight.
Okay. Did you play football when you were coming along?
No, I'm just a well-built man.
You're aware that it's not unusual for members of a high school football team to fight?
I'm aware of it. It's not. It's unusual for another student to attack another student on a school bus.
Okay, well, again, let's set aside that school bus incident because we're going to go into that in detail. What other examples do you have, are you aware of, in which Brian Bell attacked another student and fought him for
just
no apparent reason?
Just on occasions that Kendrick used to come home and tell me about things that used to happen on the football field.
Okay, well, be as specific as you can be.
I just told you.
What are those instances?
The time that he was on, that the coaches let Brian Bell and another student fight. Another time he was at school when he broke his hand in a fight. So,
okay, when did these instances occur?
I can't recall at this time, but I know that Kendrick came home and told me about them.
Do you know whether or not Brian Bell received any discipline?
No, I didn't.
By school officials or the coaches for either of these so-called incidents?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you know anything about Brian Bell's allegedly expressing contempt, irritation, and anger after your son's death?
What is that? Is that an insult question?
Huh?
That an insulting question?
No, it's not insulting at all.
Because I don't believe it, none whatsoever.
Okay. You don't believe that happened?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I'm not saying I don't believe it happened. I don't believe that it was sincere if it did happen.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Can you elaborate?
If you had any emotion or whatever you said about my son's death, I don't believe that this was sincere, because why I say that, because I know that the contents of what him and Kendrick had been getting into from leading up to the time of Kendrick's death.
Okay. Can you tell me any specifics of what you're referring to other than a fight on the bus?
I know Kendrick used to come home and talk to me about, he say, Dad, when I go to school, he say, Brian is always, he say, when we go through the hall, he always shoving people and pushing people. And now I know for a fact that a lot of times that it done been said Kendrick and Brian were friends, but I doubt that very seriously.
Is there anything else you know other than that?
That's it.
Okay. Do you have any knowledge or information of Brian Bell ever threatening to harm anyone?
No.
Okay.
I don't at this time.
Okay. Have you spoken with or engaged in any written communications with any bloggers or writers who have expressed opinions that any of the bail defendants, with or without the assistance of third parties, are responsible for KJ's death?
No, I haven't.
Okay, all right. Do you know any of the following persons? Fred Rosen?
Yes.
When did you first meet Fred Rosen?
Downtown. Webster brought him downtown one day.
Bo Webster?
Yes.
Okay. Was that only on one occasion?
One occasion.
Did you ever speak to him at any other time?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Okay. When was that?
About the time that the Ebony article was coming out, I didn't approve of those articles coming out because of they was trying to write a book. And I was telling him my son's story wasn't a book and about money. Our main objective was to just get justice for my son, not to make a profit.
I see. When did that communication or conversation take place?
It's been long ago, probably a week or so after the first article started.
The first article, we have those in Exhibit 11 there in front of you, but the first article came out in August of 2013.
So?
And they went through November 19, 2013 until they resumed in January of 2014. So did you ever, I mean, I take it from what you're saying that you did read some of the articles.
No, I read the headlines.
You read the headlines?
Then by people talking about, what we have in articles, some people are saying, well, this is a good article. I say, no, it's not a good article because my son's story. My son wasn't about a story. We was most focused on getting justice and holding whoever accountable for what happened to Kendrick Johnson.
Well, wasn't the purpose of Mr. Rosen's set of articles in Ebony to determine who was responsible for your son's death?
I say Rosen was in it to do a book deal and to take money off my son's death. That we was not interested in.
Okay. How did you find out that Mr. Rosen, was going to write a book?
Bo Webster.
Bo Webster called you up?
He was. Me and Bo Webster happened to be talking, and he started telling me about Fred Rosen was going to do a book, and I said no.
Okay. When was that?
Probably after the first article came out. That's why I took it upon myself to call Rosen myself and was telling him about that is not good.
And you got his cell phone number from Bo Webster?
Yes.
Did you know that Rosen had been working on those stories for quite a number of months before any of them were published?
I thought he was working on one story. That's the first story. I didn't know. They just started coming out. And, I knew about the first one, but I didn't know about all the rest of them. I was against all the rest of them.
Did you know that Fred Rosen was attempting to talk to students via social media at Lowndes High School to determine what they knew about your son's death?
That I did know.
Did you know that he was helping Bo Webster investigate your son's death?
I didn't know he was investigating his son's death. All I know is Webster brought Rosen downtown where we was, and that conversation went on. But other than that, I don't know.
Did Bo Webster tell you what Rosen was doing?
He told me when I called Rosen that Rosen was going to try to write a book, and I was against that.
Who brought Fred Rosen into the matter? Was that Bo Webster?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever understand what their relationship was?
No, I didn't.
Did I understand you to say that you didn't think that anyone should make a profit off of your son's death? That you just wanted to let the criminal process take its course and determine who your son's killer was?
I said that I was not interested in Fred Rosen making a profit off my son's death.
Well, sir, you authorized your attorney to file this lawsuit seeking $100 million for your son's death against my clients, correct?
That's right.
All right. Did you have any electronic devices for communications other than your cell phone since January of 2013?
Nah, no.
Do you own any computers at your house?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Now, I have in this volume here all the complaints that your attorney has filed in this case, and there are a considerable number of them. Do you need to review them as your wife did?
No.
To you agree that you authorized the filing of those complaints?
Yeah.
And that the statements contained in those complaints are true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
Okay. All right. And those are all the complaints and amended complaints referred to in your wife's deposition. Is that?
That is correct.
Thank you. Likewise, I showed your wife the written discovery that we had filed in this case, requests for production of documents, requests for admissions, and written interrogatories. Have you received those documents in this case?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you attempted to provide answers to that written discovery to your attorney, Mr. King?
I can't recall what all. There's been so much going on. I can't recall at this time.
Okay. Did you authorize the answers to those interrogatories that were filed? In fact, let me do this. Then I'm handing over, Mr. Latchin's handing over Exhibit 9. One moment. Let me withdraw that question. I'm showing you Exhibit 9, which are your answers or response to defendant Brandon Bell, Brian Bell, and Richard Bell's first interrogatories. It's dated July 21st, 2015. I want to ask you whether you're familiar with that document.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you provide the information to your attorneys that was used to compile this response?
Yes. Yes.
And is the information provided, the answer provided in these interrogatory answers true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
All right, sir. Thank you. Okay. Likewise, yesterday I showed your wife Exhibits 3 and 4, which were the complaints that you and your wife filed against the Lowndes County Board of Education and the Lowndes County School District. Did you see those pleadings when I showed them to your wife?
Yeah.
I had the same questions. Did you authorize your attorney to file those lawsuits?
Yeah.
Are the allegations in those complaints true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
When did you first retain Mr. King to represent you?
I can't recall at this time.
Your son.
But it was after my son's burial. But I can't recall at this time exactly when.
Would it have been in January of 2013 approximately?
I can't remember.
Okay. Have you entered into any written agreements with Mr. King?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Have you engaged any other attorneys to represent you in this matter?
Benjamin Crump.
Have you entered into any written agreements with Mr. Crump?
Yes, I have.
Do those agreements provide these attorneys with a financial interest in the outcome of this case?
I'm pretty sure they will.
All right. Do you know why Mr. Crump is not an attorney of record in this lawsuit?
No, I don't.
You referred to the fact that Mr. King engaged. Strike that. You referred to the fact that Bo Webster, a private investigator, worked in connection with your case, correct?
Uh-huh.
Was he retained by Mr. King?
Yes, he was.
Did Mr. King also hire a private investigator by the name of Harold Lee out of Jacksonville?
Yes.
Okay. Were any other private investigators hired in connection with this matter?
I don't know. You have to ask my attorney that.
Are there any additional investigators to the best of your knowledge?
Not to the best of my knowledge.
Okay. Now, has Mr. Webster completed his work for you and your wife?
Well, like I say, when things went on about the book there, he was fired. So any of that, you'll have to speak with my attorney about that.
Theo said could. Mr.
Rick
Rick
Bell.
Bell exited the deposition room. So he left out of the room, y'all. Okay. Yesterday, we went through a tweet that we brought out a tweet that your wife sent on November 20th, 2013, in which you say, it said, hey, that Fred Rosen guy and Bo Webster isn't part of the KJ movement. They are only in this to make money on my son's death. Do you recall that?
Yeah.
Is that approximately, that was sent on November 20th, 2013, which was the day after one of these Ebony articles that was published by Mr. Rosen. Do you recall that was a time when Mr. Webster was fired?
I can't recall at this time.
Okay. Why did you, and you say you fired Mr. Webster because he had brought Mr. Rosen in to write a book about your son's death?
That and talking about information, what was going on. We feel that we didn't need him no more.
Okay. Did you hire Mr. Webster to determine who was responsible for your son's death?
No, I didn't hire Mr. Webster. My attorney did.
Okay. Was Mr. Webster, to your understanding, hired to determine who was responsible for your son's death?
To my knowledge.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Did he determine who was responsible?
I can't recall at this time.
In the Ebony articles, Mr. Rosen states that Mr. Webster had narrowed down the list of suspects in your son's death to 5, sometime prior to the exhumation of your son's body. Are you aware of that?
I can't recall at this time.
Are you aware at any time that Mr. Webster had come up with a list of 5 possible suspects in your son's death?
You have to direct that to my attorney. I don't know.
That information was not conveyed to you?
Nah, no.
Okay. Are there any other suspects in your son's death, as far as you know, other than Brandon and Brian Bell?
I can't recall at this time.
Did you ever suspect anybody else?
I can't recall at this time.
Are you aware that the day that your son's body was found, that your daughter Kenyatta and some other folks were involved in the altercation with Bruce Brown in Valdosta?
Yes.
What do you know about that?
Only thing I know, I was not in town. That only thing that I know, that they got in a fight with someone. I don't know too much about that because I was probably 700-800 miles away.
What did you find out about what happened? Strike that. Did you find out what happened after the fact?
That fight wasn't too much concerning me at that time. I was more interested in seeing what happened to Kendrick Johnson. That fight, I wasn't too much concerned about that. My son was just being found dead, so.
No, I understand that. And I know that had to be a traumatic time for you. But did you ever talk to your daughter about the incident with Bruce Brown and Yetta?
I didn't never ask any questions about it. I didn't never ask any questions about it.
Let me ask this. Did you ever believe that Bruce Brown could possibly have been responsible for your son's death?
Bruce Brown? I don't know too much about Bruce Brown. I done heard his name come up a couple of times. That I can't say.
Okay. I may have already asked this, but the set of Ebony articles in Exhibit 11, I think you said you read the first article.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, I wrote. I ain't going to say I read the first article. I read the front is a good article of the book. I read the front of the book, and by people saying that, hey, this is a good article, he got blah, 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 blah in this. I said, no, I wasn't interested in that.
Mr. Turner exited the deposition room. Who was Mr. Turner, LT?
That's it. We're going to stop right there.
Okay.
Guys, we are coming up on the 9:30 mark. Drop your questions in the comment. Let's read comments. What do you got?
They've been trying to figure out what we were like, why we was talking, and then they eventually caught on that we was reading the deposition.
Reading the deposition, right? Ty was reading the bail attorney's questions, and I was reading uh Mr. Johnson's answers. That's what's going on. Do you guys have any questions about, because basically I read a lot of I don't recall at this
I
time.
did, yeah.
I just wanted you guys to see that. I think they had poor representation as an attorney, in my opinion. You said no?
No, I said
Yeah, that's what I believe, because the attorney basically instructed them not to answer anything. So let's take some questions because we only got about 5 minutes left. Jay, read the questions.
You gonna go the one you got highlighted now?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, will Lowndes County prosecute the Bell brothers if the Johnson family acquired a smoking gun / hard facts, irrefutable evidence on them and all parties involved?
Mm-hmm.
He said, "What the fuck, man? We're not." Yeah, I'm good. I don't know what happened then.
Me neither. Go ahead.
Everybody with the 9 going right here, y'all.
That's
Nothing.
ridiculous.
Shaking my head.
I'm looking for the questions.
It's on the screen.
Hey, Dan, what's up? That that light blocking everything against what they were claiming.
Absolutely. Yep. Exactly, Terrence.
I'm doing great spring cleaning while listening to the podcast. Hey, crazy word. What's going on? Lawyer got this man sound like a murder suspect. Shaking my head.
Exactly, May.
Just joined. What is going on?
Read the deposition.
Yeah, reading deposition. When we done, it'll be posted. You can rewatch it. Hell no, what the fuck tax return have to do with this case? You know what? What do his tax returns have to do with this case? I think I know the answer to that, but I ain't gonna say anything about that.
Okay. Hold on.
I would be like, do you think that steroids cause a person to be violent? Well, then, in depositions, they ask all types of questions to see if they can catch you in a lie. Done two in my lifetime. Yeah, that's right too. In my observation, in high school, teammates are known to fight over the games in particular.
Come on.
Brian Bell broke his hand. That's crazy. The coach said, let them fight. That shows right there the coach, something's up with that. What kind of coach is that?
I agree.
What give an attorney the right to say that my clients aren't coming in for questioning when they're possible suspects in a crime?
Come on.
Right.
So Brian pushing Kendrick on video. Yep.
Yes, we did.
Anyone can refuse questions if they are not being charged. They knew what they were doing.
But is it a good look? When I asked him about evidence, how did you come to the conclusion that it was the Bells? What evidence do you have? What statements do you have? Is that a good look, Suave?
Me personally, if you I'd rather just say talk to my attorney before I say I don't recall or I can't and you can't answer the question.
I agree.
My personal opinion.
Mine too.
Just like he showed him in the lunchroom, trouble keeping his hands to himself.
All right. She agrees with Jackie.
I don't know what particular part. I get all time when people want to write books, make movies, profiting off of a victim, shaking my effing head.
Yep.
May say that's crazy. May say that's crazy. He said he read the headlines because he went on a rant around the same time online talking about how black people never read the whole article. They only read headlines. Anybody can refuse to answer questions they knew exactly. Oh yeah, she's gonna say that again. Good thanks. They having a conversation. This case is so evident of corruption and alleged just so happens to have a parent in law enforcement. Ain't that's about it? Hey, Rule, I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying. If you saw that comment, and no, I don't know what to go on. That man, I'm staying here.
Right?
Oh, they read it? Okay, yeah. Keep going. Okay, Kai is reading what the school's attorney said. Auntie is reading what Mr. Johnson had answered. Okay, caught on pretty fast, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did some bull, so they ran down on Bruce Brown, but didn't run down on the Bell Brothers or what the F?
I want to know too.
I don't know, man. And they even said they gonna come. They wanted to come at us. True. I'm like, what in the world going on? These jokers don't. These jokers ain't even get touched.
Right. Not
You know,
one.
ain't nobody even pinched them people.
Mm-mm.
But we speak highly of. But we speak so highly on who's for who and make it a race thing. But the last people that's a different color, they didn't even get touched.
Mm.
It took me a minute to catch on to what you were doing, LOL. Mr. Johnson seems unprepared. His lawyer should have prepared him.
Amen to that. Paid opposition. Y'all know what Auntie feel about paid opposition, right?
Mm-hmm. That mediocre T-Mu attorney, hell nah, they don't.
That attorney set their ass up for failure.
They ordered his tail on T-Mu.
Yeah, for sure.
Shell said, agree, he damn near was interrogating Mr. Johnson.
Yep.
They had fights in middle school as well.
Yep.
What about the sworn testimony they could have used
It
as evidence?
It wasn't given at that time. It was given after the fact.
Later on down the line.
Yeah, it was given after. It was given right before the Johnsons were ordered to pay those attorney fees.
That was a part of the Fight Club. That's why they let them fight. At this point, I was starting to believe coaches and during teachers was betting on fights and stuff in the Fight Club.
Me too. Me too. Was that a gunshot?
I heard that too.
Whose live was that on? Kai, you good?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. I heard a gunshot. Like somebody tried to take themselves out.
What was? I just find it stupid how they never interrogated the Bell Bro.
I agree, man.
Where are the complaints to the school about bullying?
We need to see those.
I'm not answering if it incriminates me. I'm saying I want to answer that all. What is these crazy behind noises?
I'm sorry. I won't recall. I don't recall as not an answer. I don't recall as a cop out, in my opinion. But it was instructed by their attorney.
I don't recall. Woody boy, hey, that joker had the best during. He had the best during court situation ever.
Right.
This is the cover up is really worse than the murder. Whoever come up with that was 100% correct. Yeah, that's facts. One of the fight videos is still on YouTube. We seen it.
I got it actually. All right, guys. Last question.
I've seen only one video posted so far. Wonder if there's more out there.
I'm looking, hopefully. But guys, we really appreciate you guys being here. We only got 1 minute left. Actually, we're a little bit over. We were supposed to be done at 9:30 p.m. I want you guys to know that I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. And we'll see y'all. When are we going live next? Is it tomorrow? We're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna take a break tomorrow.
All right, we'll see y'all on Friday.
Yeah, get y'all questions right. Yeah, I know Auntie gonna drop about 40 videos before the next live. So
you're a hater.
I'm not hating. I'm just going. I'll just put them on alert. Put them on alert. Y'all be paying attention because she gonna drop about at least 40. About the time the next live, so y'all can get y'all pens and pad and go and write down questions and what y'all feel, so we can bring it to the live.
You're a hater. I love y'all.
Love you too.
We out of here. See y'all Friday. We won't be on tomorrow. See y'all Friday. Play it one more time, Kai.
I live rent free in that whole head. Yo, I live rent free in there. I got them bitches mad again.
Truth gang. Truth gang. We been hurt, but we still
Good night, y'all.
Y'all know how we do. Truth gang. Truth gang in the comments. Come on, y'all.
No silence, no fear. We been carrying pressure.
Send that to me, Kai.
I need that. We need to make a song about it. You want to hear it? Here you go.
Right now,
I got them bitches mad again.
Yeah, okay.
Do it all.
Every loss, every tear, yeah, we carry the names.
Great timing, Kai. That was great timing.
10 toes in the fire. It's the truth gang. We don't move our feelings.
I got
We
them
move our
bitches mad
facts.
again.
Paperwork timeline. Then we double check that.
Run it back.
If it don't add up, then we questioning it. If it's hidden in the dark, we addressing
I cannot.
They want silence, they want fear, they want control. They want narratives push that we don't expose.
Truth gang in the comments.
Yeah, we cut from truth.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
This is for Jimmy, Lee Williams,
Stephen M. Johnson, Tariq Morrison. Come on with it.
We running towards the truth.
Go time. Every step heavy, but we still don't fold.
Justice for all.
Because the truth worth more than
Kendrick Johnson.
We've been hurting.
Correct. Isaac had sweet tea. What? I had sweet
Every
tea.
lie getting heavy to the way that it takes. That way, we want the truth.
Come on, y'all.
The truth, nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
They quiet when it matter, but we loud for 'em. Louder, candlelight tears. Yeah, we cry for 'em. Still crying. They wanna check, try to sell the pain. Nah, but we want truth, we want real names.
Real name.
Ain't no healing if the truth is. Ain't no peace if they slide it. They politic trying to twist the story, but we 10 toes, yeah, we fight for us.
Stand on it.
We done seen cover-ups.
We done seen delay.
We done seen evidence get pushed away.
Pushed out.
We done seen families cry with no answers. Why the truth get buried under lies and distractions. But we still here and we still pushing forward. Even when it get heavy, we going harder. This bigger than views, bigger than fame, bigger. This about justice, this about names. Say they name. It's for every mama still crying.
Still crying.
It's for every name they keep hiding.
Say their names.
For every truth they deny.
They lie.
We still here, we still rising.
We rising.
True gang, we been hurt, but we still don't break.
Don't break.
Don't break.
Don't break. Yeah.
Every lie getting heavy, feel the weight that it take.
That way. That way. Yeah.
No silence, no fear, we been carrying pressure.
Carry that.
If it's dark, we bring it light. Now it's now or it's never.
Right now. Right now. True gang, we been spinning through the pain and the rain.
Do it all.
Every loss, every tear, yeah, we carry the name.
Say they name.
No matter where it lead, we still stand.
10 toes in the fire, it's the truth game.
10 down.
We want the truth. The truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for coming. Please like, share, and subscribe. Come back again.